Hello and welcome to The Juice is Loose in My Anus. I'm your host, Michael Riley. With me is Jason Amherst.
They have pills to take care of that.
And Ashley Miller.
You need to see a doctor because you may have the colitis.
The girl with colitis goes by. Fuck yes. All right, I need this in my veins like immediately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are at a bit of a renaissance with this franchise.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, this is a fighting game. I think this was one of the titles.
I need to.
Okay, so this was one of the titles that I thought I recognized, but I wasn't too sure.
Because here's the thing, Mai Shiranui is in Street Fighter now.
Yes,
and
yes,
there's a new Fatal Fury coming soon.
And
Let's
Terry,
see. So
we got
Terry.
So we got
Terry
Bogard,
and his brother Andy.
Funny enough,
the Ryu and Ken.
Funny enough, you got Mai in fucking Street Fighter. Terry's in Smash.
Yeah.
Joe Higashi, actually, technically,
Terry I think is in Smash too.
I think technically all these characters are in Smash. It's like
except
side
for
characters,
because Smash is for good boys and girls.
Yes, correct. Joe Higashi, Jubi Yamada,
Terry is also in Street Fighter
Kim
as well.
Kafwan, Andy Bogard, Big Bear, Chen
husband.
Zan, and of course, Boob Lady.
Yeah, Big Bear, aka Big Van
I think
Vader.
I'm gonna be Boob Lady.
Oh, domestic dispute. Domestic dispute. Husband wife fight.
Whoops.
Wait a second, isn't Geese Howard a character from this game?
He's
Geese is the villain.
Yeah, he's the big bad. Yeah.
He's in Tekken.
He is in Tekken. Yeah. But he is the big bad. He is the guy who creates the King of Fighters tournament.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is the Heihachi of King of Fighters
Correct.
/ Fatal Fury.
See, I never got to play Fatal Fury because my broke ass never had.
Neo Geo.
Never had. Well, I would say that my broke ass never had access to SNK titles.
Not that many people's broke asses could afford a Neo Geo back in the day. Anyway, those things went for $600 fucking dollars,
and still go for $600.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But back then, $600 was like $1,200 with inflation now. So, like $600 is fairly cheap nowadays, but back then it's fucking expensive. Neo Geo and the CDI were both fucking expensive, and that's why almost nobody had one. Because you had to fucking sell
Neo
your soul
Geo's
just to get one.
were like the size of a freaking, Betamax tape.
Because the fucking nerd weighed one in an episode. It was basically the size of a Nintendo 64.
It's an actual arcade board.
He compared it with the size. Yeah, he basically compared it to the size of an NES. He think, no, I think the goddamn thing is bigger. It's bigger than the console itself.
Great idea. Make the dance floor bigger.
I thought that said my fist is a gate. I don't know what that means. I wanna see your titty breast. Could you please pull them out? Anyway.
I put it in my mouth.
Titty mound.
Versus Fat Guy.
Yeah, Chen Zan.
Yeah.
Whose standing animation just looks like he's about to try to grope Mai.
Looks like he's trying to take a sit on an invisible chair.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, I don't know what that move was. That was the cock thrust.
I forgot. I fell on my back.
I forgot you could. I
I can't get up.
I forgot you could go up on a different plane.
Yeah, that's
a
what they're
feature.
Known for,
yeah,
is the two-plane fighting.
It's like you get
this
away
dude
from
is about the same size as my mother's boyfriend.
Yeah, big boy.
I'm fighting the Svelte man.
Yeah.
He kind of, I don't know why, he kind of reminds me of Brian if Brian wore normal clothes.
This is what Billy looked like before he lost all the weight.
Ugh.
He still does the gropey motions though.
Why does that look like roly-poly Kung Fu Man? Or roly-poly incel who just happens to know like some McDojo moves. Like
I don't like his cock thrust move that he does there.
Yeah. I'm falling and I can't get up. Help me.
I gotta throw
Help me, please.
I'm falling, I can't get up. I'm just gonna shake my cock at you.
I have to punish you
fall,
now.
Fall forward onto my cock, please. fall forward.
Just
I'm gonna punish you.
Take
now,
yourself out on my boo boo.
Do you know why I punish you?
Stick my boober directly in your eye.
We don't need any boobers in people's eyes.
Her fist is a gale.
Oh shit! Mirror match.
Mirror fight.
It's a plum.
I'm seeing double, 4 breasts.
8 titties.
Oh Jesus. Andy Bogart's pants just fucking exploded.
Jeez.
Nope, just over full. That's all. No bombs necessary. Yep. That was Andy Bogart's pants. Live checking in from Andy Bogart's pants. This is Channel 2 News.
me looking at those two pairs of massive memories just bouncing in my face.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Tootie. That's a tootie. Well, that's cool. It's, so I was looking on the Instagrams, and Ricky Lindholm had posted a picture called "So Excited," and it's a chocolate box that says SNL 50. And if I had not known that she was married to Fred Armisen, I would have thought, oh, cool. Somehow she got invited. It's like, nope, she's married to Fred.
She's married to Fred Armisen? Damn it.
Yes.
The first time ever this is the first time I've ever said this sentence, and it will be the last. I want to be Fred Armisen right now.
Here's the fucked up thing. They had been married for 2 years, and they didn't say shit about it. And the only reason why people are aware of it now was because People magazine posted an article about Ricky Lindholm's new one-woman show called Dead Inside, where she talks about her fertility struggles. And in the show, granted, for a few years, people knew, oh, they're dating because he broke up with Natasha Lyonne, and immediately, he ended up dating Ricky because they worked on the show Wednesday.
I mean, I would date Ricky Lindholm. Have you seen Hell Baby?
I've seen Last House on the Left.
Oh, her nude scene in Hell Baby is way better. You kidding me? It's literally
that is an amazing nude scene. Have you seen those titties?
Yeah, it's basically like 2.5 minutes of her just naked and wet.
I feel like I just stumbled into the convenience store from Family Guy. Hey, Chris, you ever see that movie? Yeah, those are some nice tits in that movie.
Well, Ashley was talking about how Ricky Lindholm was married to Fred Armisen, because we can't go 2 seconds without Ashley talking about Fred Armisen on this channel. And then I mentioned how I wanted to be him because of that, and then I mentioned to her that Ricky Lindholm's nude scene in Hell Baby.
Meanwhile, I'm just thinking, bathe in the meat chunks!
But here's the really sweet part of it, about everything. They've known each other for...
that the best you can do?
Yeah.
Bonus stage! Hula girls!
They have known each other for over 15 years because they always cross paths in the comedy world. When he like, and mind you, he was only in Romania for a week. She had been over there for 7 months because she has a much bigger part in the show Wednesday. She plays Wednesday's therapist, I think. And
I'm on the wrong plane.
Like,
I need to get back.
Yeah.
How do I get back?
what?
Like double tap the other direction.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Shoulder button.
Oh,
What?
there
Do
we
you
go.
have to kill the thing?
Break the column. Oh,
But
shit. Another one up there.
Ricky, apparently from like interviews and stuff, Ricky knew, like, they'd known each other for 15 years, and of course he was no longer dating Natasha Lyonne, but Ricky started to kind of get attracted to Fred.
I'm just hearing Ricky, and all I can think is Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
So for a while they dated, and he was aware that she was going to have a kid because she was planning to have a kid via
Versus
surrogacy.
old man.
Jubi Yamada.
And pretty much she said, Fred, I'm going to give you an out. If you don't want to date me because I have a son on the way, that's fine. I'm not going to hold it against you. I wouldn't think any less of you. But just know that if we start dating, you're probably going to become a big part of this kid's life. And the dude was down for it. Like, he's a father. Like, he's a dad. It's not his kid, but he's a dad.
As much as you
That's
talk
so
about him on
adorable.
this show, he's your daddy.
You, sir.
Listen, we filled our Fred Armisen quota for the week.
Well, it's not like I was trying to, like, hijack the show. It's just their
I
story
get it. I understand.
is so sweet and not what I expected. And plus, I really want to see Ricky's, like, one-woman show, even though she's like, just know it's not going to be for the faint of heart because I talk about some really serious shit. But she also puts, like, she's got new music that she's writing for it. She's done it at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Also, she's in the process of writing a Broadway version of Drop Dead Gorgeous. So she may become a Broadway person soon. What? My. I think in a death battle, Mai actually beats out Chun-Li.
There's Terry. Terry Bogard.
Yeah. Welcome to America. Here comes the pain train.
I'm sorry, I thought it was
Choo-choo.
America. America, I thought it was America.
You know, the one downside to Hololive's official shop is that when they have cool merch for character events, it's usually one size fits all. And that's a bummer.
That's unfortunate. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I kind of like the Squirrel Girls hoodie. It's the Isekai truck driver hoodie with the squirrel ears built into the hood.
Hurrah.
No, normies, no, go away. Normies, go away, no.
Perfect.
You have no confidence.
No confidence.
So pretty. Sex! 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 Sex!
And
Wow.
this has been this has been an evening with Ashley Miller.
Balls, come in my mouth. Balls, sweat breathing down my neck.
This has been an evening with Ashley Miller Part 2.
Womp womp.
So,
I was
does
going to say, the
anyone-
Americans are so much more unhinged than the Japanese because of that reason. When you're independent, you can say whatever you want. I mean, case in point.
Buenos dias, putas.
Buenos.
It's Ashley's inner animal there. Chibidoki
So,
with her
I
moo
thought
dang outfit.
Shigedoki. Well, I mean, yes, she is quite relatable.
I was gonna say my spirit animal is Corone because gamer dog play on old systems like I do.
I thought your spirit animal was the monkey man, Kongomusha.
No, I just work with him.
Oh,
My spirit animal is gaming doggo because I can just relate to being, well, that and maybe. Okay, so my spirit animal is the gaming doggo, but my libido is clearly the pirate.
And honey.
That's on Fatal Fury 2, Jason.
Yeah, I mean it's amazing that they're able to cram these full-sized arcade games onto cartridges like this, because Fatal Fury, I mean, I don't know how many megs were on that cartridge on the Neo Geo, but this is a serviceable port of the Neo Geo game.
Ashley.
it's definitely a excellent piece of classic fighting game history. And the good thing about it is that it's different from Street Fighter in a sense that characters have their own original moves. And because of its longevity, it's managed to permeate itself into other fighting games over the years.
Well, I think it's a funny thing to mention. The funny thing to mention is that I believe Fatal Fury began as a Street Fighter. Began life. Or am I thinking of Final Fight? I might be thinking of Final Fight.
You're thinking of Final Fight.
Am I thinking of Final Fight?
Capcom produced beat 'em up.
Okay, so this is just SNK then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's similar but different. There are things that are the same about it, but there are also things that are different about it. And the fact that it's become popular enough that you're seeing fighters from this series in other fighting games, again, Terry Bogard in Brawl, Mai Shiranui in Street Fighter 6. That means that this game has had a lasting impression on people, enough to carve out its own legacy and not just be a Street Fighter clone, which it's definitely not. Scores out of 10, Jason.
8.
Ashley.
I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm going to give it a 9.
So, fun fact, the creator of this also made, he started out working originally for IREM, working on Moon Patrol, and designed Kung Fu Master, aka Spartan X, based off of the Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung movie.
E.
Correct.
I'm gonna say diarrhea card, because...
Diarrhea card initiated. Ashley.
Dump it.
Alright. We are dumping it and moving along to the next one. Ooh. Well, this we won't be able to do this game justice, but it is a classic.
Ooh, Enix.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is part of the Quintet series, the same developers who made ActRaiser.
Yes. All right, start the journey. I mean, skill. My name is Will. A year has passed since I went to the Tower of Babel with my father. My father and his party met with disaster. Somehow I made it back to South Cape. I still can't believe my father's gone. I'll never believe it. When I grow up, I'll be exploring and see the world. Somewhere I'll meet my father. That's all for today's lesson. You four do your best not to fall behind.
It's funny, because at the time of this, by the time this airs, the new Fatal Fury will be out.
Nice.
Comes out April 24th. Or came out, rather.
All right.
Also, this year marks the 30th anniversary of the Fatal Fury anime movie.
Like always, the cave at the seashore.
The hell?
Sure. I don't know. Dark space.
You are chosen one. Chosen one! Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo.
Wee, 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 wee. Is it borked? Did I broke it? Did that fix it? Is it fixable?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It borked. Bork lasered.
Well, Shazbot.
No.
Reload it. Let's try to speed through all this now. Okay, note to self, do not enter that door.
Do not enter the dark door.
Alright. School, got it. Yeah, my name is Will. My name is Mud. Alright. Let's go this time. Oop. I guess I'll go this way.
Ugh, creepy motherfucker. Ugh.
A star is approaching Earth. I feel sorry for Seth. Oh. Oh, his parents are fighting. Oh, that's wonderful. Domestic violence!
It's like, son, your mother and I are separating.
Oh. The princess ran away. Oh no.
Oh no. What about dicks? What about nuts?
Ha! Wrestling Observer newsletter worst feud of the year goes to Adam Cole versus MJF. By a landslide, 424 votes.
Oh.
Second worst, Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. Third worst, Death Riders versus AEW. Fourth worst, Chris Jericho versus Hook. And fifth worst, The Elite versus Tony Khan.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty bad that 4 of the 5 worst feuds of the year are AEW.
I think give it time, AEW. Their ass is grass. Like, they're fucked. I don't know how they're gonna recover when Tony acts like he's on the bug shug and is being completely unreasonable.
I mean, the problem is that he's the money guy in charge of contracts, and he's also the story and booking guy. How do you parse being both at the same time? Because, like, clearly there's a conflict of interest somewhere in there.
Oh, don't.
He's trying to Eric Bischoff. He's trying to Eric Bischoff, but not in a good way.
Here's the funny thing. You know things are bad when Eric Bischoff, Jim Cornette, and freaking Broy Bro are all dragging your company. Think about that for a second. Between the 3 of them, oh, and also Steven Richards has had some choice words too. Gosh, I can't pull it up.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Ah!
What's wrong with having a little fun with my hard-earned money?
Whatever. I thought this was America.
You know, 1993, video games usually didn't have scenes of domestic conflict within them.
Japan was trying to prepare us for the inevitable. Like, someday, this will be you. Except it will be you in person.
Japan trying to teach kids about divorce. You're not equipped.
You see, when daddy likes to have too much fun and mommy doesn't know how to shut her goddamn mouth, sometimes daddy likes to have fun when mommy is away. But mommy just doesn't understand that daddy wants fun too. So daddy decides to go and kill mommy in a car crash so that daddy can finally get with Carmilla.
It's not always about the ring, Gandalf. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. I'm not on fire.
It's like, I'm not okay. I'm in danger.
Wait.
pussy is smoking.
So it makes your brain ache, but you're talking about body pains, huh? Wee! What are you doing? Jumping off a roof like a normal kid. Mm-hmm.
This is my house.
Pig! Didn't realize you had a cop in your house.
We don't
The
eat
hell?
pork in this house. We do not do swine, my brother. The swine is not.
Oh, cool.
Frankly, you
Chelsea Green did Forgione's finisher.
Frankly, you look a little shabby. Fuck you, Kara. Well, excuse me.
Oh my god. That is like peak 90s writing.
Your father, mother, not here, huh? No, they're
Your father,
dead.
your fucking father, your mom.
It's a
come to sleep with
picture
your
of
mom.
your parents. My father's an explorer. Oh, I know, old man the explorer. They say he was lost. He'll come back someday. Are you sad? No. I'd be sad if it were me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill your pig. Anyway, is there a piano here? No, bitch! Get out of my house!
I've come to sleep with your father and then kill him. In that order.
Why are they singing
Too late, already
upstairs?
done it.
When I
Too
sing
late, already
opera, I lose track of time. Okay.
Oh, that dog of mine. No!
Oh, it's the princess.
We'll tell the princess that her pet pig will be safe with me, unless the little
Oinkers!
fucker.
I'm sorry I lied to you.
Well, I was going to say the pig is fine with me, but if he pisses in my car or pisses anywhere in my house, he's going to turn him into pork.
Okay, then.
Look, you can have pets. You can have pigs as pets. It's not uncommon. But the principle of the thing is that if you're going to have a micro pig as a pet, they need to be domesticated and you need to have them, go potty outside like Good Dog.
The GIF I just posted.
Is it in the backseat gamer chat or the Discord chat?
The Discord text channel.
I will have to look it up, because if I don't, it will fuck it up. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Is it something up? Oh my god. For the record, that is not me. I'm civilized, and I would never do that, especially with a pig. That's horrifying. Like, I understand the show, I understand the reference, but that is horrifying.
Well,
Well,
time to do other things now.
do you really think that I mean I don't
I know
think
you
he
don't.
will. But
I know you
what if
don't
there was
think.
a possibility that he could? Fuck off.
I don't know if there's a possibility he could fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck on.
Fuck
Fuck
off.
off, fuck
Fuck
on.
on.
The fucker.
fucker. Edward's Castle.
No, I was gonna say if it's not a joke, if the fact that Fred Armisen could fill in as the drummer for Primus, not saying he would, but given his connections in the music world and that he's performed with like Devo and the Mekons and Bellwater and I think even the Damned, you think there's a possibility?
I don't know.
It would be nice to see him again. But it would not be the sole being of me. It would not be the whole sole being of me going to that concert. 3 big bands that I have never seen live. And to see them with an old workmate, her husband, and you. And I think I'm hoping everything gets situated before then, and I think it should. It's going to be a good night, and it's going to be it's going to be a breath of fresh air. Also, guess who is coming to Indiana in October?
Fred Armisen.
Memorial. No.
Okay, Fred Armisen.
No.
Fred Armisen.
Taylor Tomlinson.
Oh, Fred Armisen.
No, your favorite bisexual from After Midnight.
Thomas Lennon?
Taylor Tomlinson, you dick.
Why would you call Taylor Tomlinson a dick? That's just mean.
You are the dick. But I figure since you like
I'm not that good of a detective.
I figure since you like After Midnight, which yes, it is a good show, and I actually do have an affiliate CBS station that I can watch it on, thank God. It's her stand-up comedy because it's the Save Me tour, and she's coming to a place that I have been to before.
Depression?
God damn you.
Was I wrong? Thoughts on illusion? Thoughts on Illusion of Gaia, Jason?
I mean, honestly, it's a classic. Just wish we could see more outside of this extremely long intro.
Although, to be fair, we did come to a very good stopping point.
Yeah.
Ashley.
I have nothing wrong with RPGs of this caliber. I think that they are. It's nice, especially when you're used to playing stuff like Final Fantasy. I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to see just a smidge bit more. Just a little bit, not a lot.
Yeah, it's a classic Enix RPG. It controls very well. Yeah, obviously we didn't get very far in the game, but that's the problem with RPGs with this format is that we don't get to see a whole lot of them, which is fine because it leaves a lot to the imagination and maybe a full playthrough down the line. At some point. Scores out of 10, Jason.
8.
Ashley.
I'll give it a high 7.
I'll give it an 8. All right. One last game this episode. Let's hope for a good one.
We can only hope.
Show me potato salad! Crap, ew.
What is it? What is it?
Incredible
I didn't
Crash
see it.
Dummies. It's an LJN game. Diarrhea card.
Diarrhea card initiated. Ashley.
Yeah, go ahead and dump it.
I know for a fact that this plays like garbage.
I
The nerd
think I
did an
remember
episode
seeing.
on it.
We're down to 2
Yeah, I remember.
diarrhea cards, by the way. Okay.
Use them or lose them. That's how I see it. Oh, no. This is actually a good game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Tecmo Bowl.
All right. Team rosters are accurate as of August 16, 1993.
Fun fact, Tecmo Bowl is so popular, people have been putting out patches for this freaking SNES game for years, updating the rosters and stats for even the most recent NFL season.
Wow.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's meticulous.
that's how popular this freaking game is.
Wow,
Like-
Houston Oilers, they don't even fucking exist anymore.
The Denver Broncos.
Like,
Oh, Los
Yo,
Angeles
dog.
Raiders is accurate, though. Because they went to Oakland and then they went back to... No, they're actually Vegas Raiders now, but still.
The Cowboys.
Yes.
They haven't been relevant in years.
Phoenix Cardinals. That's just Arizona Cardinals, I think.
The Washington Commanders.
Yep.
It's the NFL's favorite team, the Minnesota Vikings.
Yep.
speaking of, even though I know it's so many months ago, what did you guys think about the hoopla over the halftime Super Bowl show?
If you didn't like it, you're probably racist or just don't like rap. I don't care for rap, so
I had a guy come to me at karaoke to put in a Drake song, and I side-eyed him. He's like, "Are you aware?" And this was, and he was not a white guy either. His defense was, "Oh, Drake is my cousin, so I would." But yeah, right, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
right.
Fuck Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I'm sure he's fucking sobbing to in his sleep on top of millions of dollars and 5 Grammys.
Me personally, I absolutely love Kendrick Lamar. Absolutely love Kendrick.
Yeah, I don't know what. I think it was the NES game was incredibly busted. Oh, you can do com versus com.
What is COA?
I have no clue, but you can do computer versus computer.
Right.
Oh, coach versus coach,
Oh, I see.
which means that you're just picking plays. You're not actually playing.
All right. Who should we be, or who should we see or watch play?
Let's see, 1993, yeah? So, 1992 Super Bowl?
Well, 1993 Super Bowl, because it would have happened in February of '93, before this game was released.
Buffalo Bills and Dallas Cowboys. Ooh, that was a stomping. Holy crap.
All right.
Cowboys won 52-17.
Jesus. Did the Buffalo Bills even show up?
National anthem was performed by Garth Brooks, the coin toss by O.J. Simpson, and the halftime show by Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Oh, I remember that.
The first
Kinda.
halftime show after In Living Color hijacked their halftime show audience.
Well,
Because in '92, In Living Color did a live halftime show and got 200 million viewers, and the NFL was like, "Nope, that's not going to happen again," and booked Michael Jackson for the next year. So Michael Jackson was the first halftime show that actually meant something.
Yep.
let's not also forget
MVP
that
was Troy Aikman.
The only thing Aikman is Troy's ass.
let's not also forget that the Drew Carey Improv All Stars did a halftime Super Bowl show that you could only get on pay-per-view, and then ultimately did another one.
Yeah, but it didn't have the effect on the Super Bowl that the In Living Color halftime show did.
I mean, you're not
First of
wrong,
all,
but
the
it
In Living
did-
Color one was live.
QB sack.
Second of all,
Well, so was the pay-per-view.
Second
The
of all,
pay-per-view was live.
they pulled in so many viewers, and the NFL was just like, "Wow, we're just wasting this halftime show," because literally half of the fucking viewing audience tuned away to watch, admittedly, hilarious sketch comedy.
So, I get to
could
play as
you-
Bo Jackson.
I mean, do you blame them?
Let's see. The following year, oh wow, it was a rematch. The next year was Dallas Cowboys versus the Bills, and it was still a stomp out. 30-13, Cowboys won again.
You know what? This is my thing about
MVP
the
was
Super.
Emmitt Smith.
This is my thing about the Super Bowl, as well as like the Super Bowl halftime show, is you have people that are either gonna like it or gonna hate it. But the thing that really pisses me off about the halftime show is that people. It ultimately kind of fucked up. Who did it fuck? It fucked up Janet Jackson's career because she got dicked over by Justin Timberlake. I think karma got to him, but the bullshit, that little nip slip thing, that was all Justin, baby. That was all him.
Halftime show for the second one was The Judds, featuring Winona and Naomi Judd, and then Clint Black and Travis Tritt and Tanya Tucker.
Here's my thoughts on Nipplegate. Yes, Justin is a dick for what he did, but I also think people are way too fucking uptight about a titty.
Yeah, same.
I feel like if people
she straight up had hardware on that titty.
Yeah. Honestly, if the people that live in this country didn't have their sticks shoved so far up their asses that they're basically popsicles.
Holy crap.
I feel like
out.
Janet could have just performed the halftime show topless and nobody would have fucking cared. You know what? I've seen the picture of Janet's titty with the hardware on it. I thought her titty looked pretty nice. I'll be honest with you. But the fact of the matter is that people are just so fucking uptight about a little bit of nudity. Titties are... It's such a double standard that a fat guy can walk around with no fucking bra on, and a woman who actually uses her breast for something, you know, not just sexuality, but to, you know, fucking nurture. That's taboo. Fuck you, America. Take your fucking Christian bullshit and get back to Holland.
I'm not agreeing with why people were up in arms. I do understand, however, because it's like the halftime show is watched by kids, but still.
Okay, yeah.
For Justin to throw her under the bus,
the halftime show is watched by kids who could have been educated that breasts are more than just sexual things.
But they don't teach anything in school.
70% of them probably sucked on a titty before they were 5.
And you're
That's how you fed.
I'm not disagreeing with that at all, and I do think that, you know, it's a nipple, and oh my god, people.
Nipples do not it doesn't fucking matter. Women and men should be allowed to be topless. Doesn't matter. Should not matter.
Wow, the Bills are doing better in the Tecmo Bowl than they did in the actual Super Bowl.
Yeah, no shit. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, men and women should be equal in that regard. If it was like Justin Timberlake's left testicle, I could understand that. If Janet Jackson took her pants off and started playing with her pussy, I would understand that. But it's tits. It's so inconsequential, and so many people made such a big fucking deal about it for no reason.
And like I said, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I understand why they got upset. My big hang-up, my big issue was that if something like that was planned, which I understand, if it's planned, it's planned. They could have had another way of doing it, but it was the fact that she got blamed. She got 100% of blame when he deserved the fucking blame.
I know you keep saying that you understand why it was an issue, but that's kind of the point. It shouldn't have been an issue.
And you're not wrong. Like I said, you're not wrong.
Wow, that was a weird halftime show.
Even if children were watching, why are breasts offensive?
Super Bowl in 2000, the halftime show. Christina Aguilera, Toni Braxton, Phil Collins, Enrique Iglesias, Edward James Olmos.
Like I said, if breasts weren't viewed just as sexual objects and viewed for what they were supposed to be, which is, nurturing children, then it wouldn't matter if children were watching. Because it wouldn't be sexual.
90s freaking Super Bowl halftime show ever.
Because this fucking country...
Unfortunately,
this fucking country's stuck on their own fucking Christian bullshit value ass.
So,
I was going to say too many puritanical Christians have had their fingers in the fucking pie for so long that they have that kind of influence, and yet there's much hypocrisy.
Those same Puritans, they can ban a titty, but they'll fuck them as many altar boys as they want. Fucking hypocrites.
Trust me. There are guys in our current government that are bragging about having sex with 17-year-old
I love it,
girls.
by the way, that you and I are talking about this and getting really heated about it, and Jace is just sitting here listing off Super Bowl halftimes.
So, Super Bowl 35 was the stomp out, 34-7. But here's the fun part. The national anthem was performed by the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
And the halftime show is probably the most late 90s, early 2000s thing ever. Aerosmith, Britney Spears, Nelly, Mary J. Blige, Ray Charles, and NSYNC.
I remember that one. The Super Bowl halftime show I remember the most, and it's the one that pissed me off because of how people around me were reacting, was the halftime Super Bowl show that was Prince.
Oh, you mean the greatest halftime show of all time?
Yes. And here's what pissed me, and I'll just briefly describe the whole day.
You cannot sit there and look at Prince playing fucking Purple Rain on his guitar in the torrential downpour and not think, what a fucking icon.
Oh no, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. My only issue was the people around me got super racist. And at the time, I was with my the church that I was with, and we were doing the whole praise the Lord. Do you got the TiVo ready for the Super Bowl?
Once again, Christians are the problem.
And their whole plan was to watch the Super Bowl after the Sunday service.
The only thing people remember of that halftime show is Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson. But again, it was one of the most
that was the year
90s,
after
early 2000s.
That was the year after Nipplegate was the Prince show.
Yeah, because I remember that Super Bowl because it's the second Patriots win. But Jessica Simpson, Ocean of Soul, Spirit of Houston, Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake, P. Diddy, Kid Rock, and Nelly.
Now, basically the whole plan after we got back from church was to just skip through the commercials watch the plays, and then just try to play
Prince
catch
wasn't
up.
the year after the Nipplegate. No. You know what was the year after Nipplegate?
Oh, Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Then it was Prince.
Nope. Was not Prince. It was the Rolling Stones.
The Prince halftime show was the Super Bowl that had the Colts when the Colts won.
Colts and Bears. Yep.
I don't remember when that was. I don't watch sports.
Because the
That
Colts
was
won.
41.
Okay.
2007.
Okay.
Yep.
Like,
Prince and the Florida A&M University Marching 100. National anthem by Billy Joel.
And yeah,
And for
Prince
no apparent
absolutely-
reason, Dan Marino and Norma Hunt doing the coin toss. Halftime.
Yeah. Prince fucking killed it. He fucking killed it. It was like for him to do Purple Rain
I
in the
love
rain.
that halftime animation graphic. One of the few Super Bowls the Patriots didn't win. They lost by 3 points to the freaking Giants. Womp womp. Halftime show, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Thoughts on Tecmo Super Bowl, Jason?
I mean, arguably the NES one is more famous, especially because, just play as Bo Jackson. You can freaking outrun everybody. Like, there's even a Family Guy cutaway gag about that. But, that being said, this is a very solid game. Like, before NFL Blitz was a thing, this was my go-to NFL game. You know, like, if the NFL license wasn't freaking gobbled, by freaking EA, I would want to see more Tecmo Bowls and more blitzes, because, there's room for something outside of simulation football.
Ashley.
I don't really like football games. It's just not my thing. However, I respect the history of this football game and what it means to people. It's just not my cup of tea.
Definitely on a different page from games like Madden or the 989 Studios games we used to play for the N64 that were really shit. It's a classic in its own right. Again, like Ashley, I'm not a football kind of guy. I don't really play football games. But, I mean, I wouldn't say no to playing this if a friend asked me to play Tecmo Super Bowl with him. Scores out of 10, Jason.
7.
Ashley.
I'm going to give it a 6.
I'm going to give it a 7 as well. On this edition of the show, we played Fatal Fury 2, Illusion of Gaia, and Tecmo Super Bowl. Best game of the episode, Jason.
Illusion of Gaia.
Ashley.
Gaia.
I'm going to go Fatal Fury 2. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Retro Roulette. If you like what we do, please hit subscribe and be sure to hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos. I was waiting for the bell sound, but apparently Jason forgot. For Jason Amherst and Ashley Miller, I'm Mike Riley saying... It's a little late on that.